Howdy folks, welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, playing as modded China with me, Scryptar, and we're finally having a foothold in Afghanistan, and they're close to capitulating. So that should be happening in the next couple of minutes. I'm just having a look at our production here and our resources. We're getting short on oil, even though we just upped our oil production by 150. We're already getting short on it. I added a new mechanized and a new medium tank line. Switched this over to mechanized 2, that's why efficiency is down, that should go up fairly quickly with all the tech we have now. All the rest seems to be fine, no need to change anything really. Oops, want all of them. Anything else? Still stockpiling convoys, which we technically don't need anymore. Still, I just keep it for that for now. We'll see if we want to do anything there. Interwar bombers, I guess we're going to get rid of these fairly soon and exchange them with close air support as soon as we get somewhere here. We still want the next one, and technically we already want the one after that. That's done soon. Could get into jet fighters fairly soon. That might be nice. This is all almost already one of those two. Almost already done. That sounds good for me. English much? As Quill would say. Alright. Doctrine is still being worked on. Support equipment is still being worked on. Yeah, we're going to continue all of that. That's still our only war. And after that, it's going to be interesting. This all over here is Soviet territory. This is a puppet, and this is the Soviet Union. So, to the north and to the west is all the Soviet Union. To the south, it's the Allies. The Axis don't exist anymore. They have all capitulated. And they are now part of the Allies, so everything that's not the Soviet Union over here is the Allies. That's gonna be a big fight. I do want to have the Soviet Union out of the way first, so we can do some blitzing over here. Gain the major resource centers and then, you know, just trickle down into Africa. That will take some time. Let's just finish this war first. We do need to do more preparation. Let's stop the map mode here so I can see something. Frontline extends automatically, so we're getting more troops here. That's good. Thank you very much. Afghanistan, take all states and turn. Don't care about war tension. Where are we actually in terms of war tension? Doesn't really tell you. German Republic did 132%. That's all it says. We could technically be at what, 400, 500, 600%? It's just not showing, and that would be nice to know. That's done. Which means we're done over here, unless you want to do these. Not really overly worried about those. 44. Attack, 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 attack. Could go into that. It's not necessary quite at this moment. 170 days for you. 170 days for you. I do want the latest fighter tech, and I do want loads of it. I also put in some more tank divisions to be developed here. We do have so much manpower, we need to do something with it. And we have the resources to field all those tanks, so yeah, sure. Good, this is done, which means you are going to join that front. And then you are going to have that field marshal. Perfect. Can I? Yeah, it's the right click again, you know. Go away. Yeah, I can. Perfect. I think that only works if it's a puppet and not an independent nation, but now I do have a continuous front line which is freakingly large. It's not much in the way of supply over here, but if we take the major territory away from them and just swoop over, that should work fine. I mean, this front line, if we arrive over here, is already shorter than this. We'll see. See if we can do that. See what the AI makes of it. Most of the attack will be over here, I guess. Whatever that is. Are you actually attacking over there? Is that a naval invasion? Or is that British Raj moving in? Because you should be at war with each other, right? British Raj, United Kingdom, Ireland, Liberia, the whole world. Who is major power here? Can I? Well, I guess it's Germany and Oha. UK, Raj, France, Denmark, Denmark of all things. US, Spain, Italy, German Republic. That will be a war. Gaining some ground over here. Over here, I'm not really sure. That's changing too frequently. This was bigger. That got taken away. This is looking bad. If they cut us off over here, it's also bad. So, that means we're through with our national foci. There's nothing we can do except National Volunteer Army. Do we want to do that just now, or do we just want to stockpile some political power? I mean, we don't need that at all. 70 days might as well do it. But then again, in those 70 days, we might have enough factories online to do that one. So we're just gonna hold off for now and see if we can get there. As soon as that is done, we declare war. Shanghai was the ideal destination for Western tourists to visit China since a long time ago. Not only it was... What is that for grammar? Not only it was crowded with Western building and amazing shows, but also a city where the major powers of the world conflict with each other. However, the time is different again now. Tons of factories and dockets have been built. Right, that's the stuff that we've just done. Okay, that's fine. Like I randomly went there for a second. Yeah. I do want to participate in this war before it's too late. Where can you see your participation? That's this, right? War participation. Alright, and now it's just construction speed. Let's go through there. Well, this is repair, which we don't really need, but, you know. Ooh, that gets repaired automatically. You don't need any factories for that, which is nice. Burning through here. We're at 200. Can we now do our focus? No, we don't have more factories than 200. Don't ask. I don't know. Maybe it just doesn't count the dockyards. Maybe we need to wait until the end of the month. I don't know. So we're gonna look in here when it says 201 and see if that changes anything. It's a little bit weird. There seems to be a war going on. If we were to declare war on the Allies, would that help us any? I don't think so. I mean, yes, of course, we would get all the resources over here. Fairly quickly, I guess. That's supply, not resources. It's that one. Rubber, yeah, good. Steel, tungsten, chromium. If we were to get this, it would definitely take away resources from the UK and all the Allies. That might be a thing. But what we want is oil. That's over here. Not much, but eh. Otherwise we need to invade the US. It's also something we could do. So, V1. There you go. That's definitely a V1. Even though it's a Chinese one. Yeah, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go down that route. Almost makes me sad that we have researched that, because we could have gone through here. We need all of these close air support, and then could have gotten this one. Now we've researched Fighter 3, which Which we don't need to get over here if we have that one already, right? And then again, this is the closest way, and this has to be done. Yeah, that will take a while until we get there. It's okay. It's not yet 45. Don't really care about the ahead of time penalty there. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it like a republic. Or something. Anything we can do with our 49 garrison over here? We're building up more troops, which is nice. Can I give this back to you? Somehow. You. Return army might be nice. Alright. Just don't worry about it. 202. Now? Yes. 70 days. So once this is done, we're free to attack the USSR. Finally. Let's stay on speed 5 and see what happens. Yeah, that's already taken away all the good oil, which is bad. The Russians are not really putting up a fight over here. They're fighting over there. Which is good for us. If this is not really defended, we can just go in there. Go nuts. I might just change this battle plan a little bit. Like, I delete it completely. And say we start this over here. Just move towards these mountains. And take all of this away from you. And I want these troops to start coming from somewhere over there. So that the major swoop is going... Well, it doesn't really care about it. That this one is taken first, and then we just, you know, march over there. Focus over here. We'll see how that works out. Just gonna, you know, enact your plan. Train some reserves. How many? A lot. Alright. Gonna worry about that when it's time to worry about that. We don't really have that many airports here that we can use. I mean, this one is pretty much out of range. I think. Comes to infiltrating the Soviet Union. This we don't need anymore. Yeah. You can go. You can go. Worry about that later. Keep on going. Okay, that was a short-lived Iraq. Come on, finish the focus. I mean, we get the event China demands the return of the North, so we might get free territory here, which will adjust our front line dramatically, and then, you know, we take the rest. But that territory is ours, we don't have to worry about resistance or anything like that, which is nice. If I can get in here anytime soon... I've already taken the interesting part. Guess I won't be able to swoop down here. We'll see. What do we want to modify? Ah. Why not? Straight to the next one. We upgrade our fighters. Fighter 2. Do we still need you? We could already switch them over to close air support. No, we'll wait. Don't want to build up the production line twice. That's all done. That's all done. Yeah, it's looking good. Not much to do. Need more troops. Got 117. More coming. Equipment is there. It's just training time. November. Takes a while. Just more units. Just everything. Days. It's August 44 and China is finally ready to join the Cold War. This is not moving at all, and this is decimating for the Soviets. And they don't really care because these are puppeted states. Why would they go in there and defend them? Once the UK arrives at their borders, it's too late. If we can move through here and just cut the UK off so they can't move in, that would be nice. Do the same over here. When we have all this territory, all of a sudden the front line will be the other way around, from the north down to the south, over this whole length of territory. It's interesting. Finally, finally, finally. So now, the only thing that we need is not to be in a faction. Yes. People Republic of China turns into People Republic of, well, Piole Republic of Asia. There! Mod designer, fix that. Thank you. Which means now we can declare war. We don't even have a war goal yet. Also, we're still waiting for stuff to happen here, right? Return of the North and thing. Okay, just take that one. 30 days, 6 political power. Sure. That's a thing. Wait a second, 83 troops? What happened here? Oh, because that. So I basically gave your troops back to you? Now that saves a lot of time. Yeah, that coastal defense is gone. You, once we have a faction again, so we need to wait for that to happen, we can invite you back in. Yeah. I can create, without having the national spirit to do so. Yeah, we're working on that. It's okay. Go. 70 days. I don't mind. The war goal will remain active for, what, month? Let's just cancel that for now. Because if that only remains active for like 4 weeks and we need 8 weeks, it's bad. A toast to dear father. Who's dear father? Not me. I'll take that toast. Now that the unequal treaties between China and the Imperial Russia were illegal and unjustified, Soviet soldiers on the borders were already packing their weapons, planning to return to the east. What do we get? I click that. Nothing's happening. Oh. That's what we get. Holy! Hello, territory! Oh, we're missing oil. Surprise. Well, I guess it's time to import some oil from you guys. Yeah, that's quite a bit. I mean, you see where the troops are stationed, so all of this and all of this. I like that. That makes it easier for us, right? I mean, we can just move in there. And occupy their territory, and then it's not that much to take away from them. That means they can't just easily go in here and take that, so we can now start developing that. Not only that, we can start developing everything. Where am I? What am I doing? Here. How come there's so much green territory? Scryptar, you updated your factory output and stuff. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Still surprises me, because I don't have it, you know, on the top of my head all of the time. So, yeah, that's what happens. $21. Seriously. Gonna get more over here. Develop everything! Huh? That's weird. Why did that say it was blue for naval dockyards, but then I still had room to place a military factory when they share the same slots? I don't know. Yeah, that one. These are the ones we leave free. And we're not there yet, but we're getting there. That's perfect. That is awesome. These are the ones we had already started, so we bumped them up to the top. Perfect. 8. 8 in a row. Is there anything more? 9? Can I get an 11 here somewhere? No, okay, that's fine. Yeah, it's 44 and we are starting to develop our industrial might. It's very late, but we had to go through all of this to get there. Now it's this one, and then that one, which gives us another 2 building slots in each of them. And we can do this afterwards, which we don't need, but, well, it's there, so we might as well do it. This is also looking good. I like it. Anything here to worry about? No. We own all territory. No occupation, no resistance. Awesome. Keep going. I think some factories came online. Oh yeah. Right here. We had like 1 or 2 in here. Well, that's perfect. Still need that. It's looking good except for the oil. Well, since that is done, that. Or whichever. Turn off the north to China, after ceding its north to Russia for almost 100 years. I think. For almost a century, China has finally retrieved its rightful land. Soviet Union Republic of China announced a declaration of friendship today. Yeah. Anyway. Gangbye! Or whatever that said. Let's get going. Start this war. Should now be in a realm where we can found our faction before it's too late for this war justification. If not, well, we just do another one. Time to join Comintern. Stop. Did we just join the Comintern? How can they force us to join the Comintern? Alright, that changes things quite a lot. Yeah, Republic of China is justifying against Soviet Union. I want to see if that is something we can do. I do not want to join your wars. Yeah, by me. See what happens when we get that war goal justification. Yeah, thank you. That's exactly what I did not want to have. I want to leave your freaking faction. Yes. Now, can I please finish this? Better. What about these guys? Okay, you're still on your own pretty much. That's okay. So, back to normal. Uh-huh. You're not in any wars. Good. Don't freak me out like that. People are moving through there. Do I have military access? Counselor? Oh. Awesome. Cancel our military access. Offer military access. I think this is the one where I had military access to them, but phrasing is like this makes it a little weird to look at. Yeah, no, you don't get military access to me. That's not gonna happen. Hello, tanks! Why don't you join the push over here? Which you should do anyway. Oh, right. Right. Redesigned everything. That's why this isn't working anymore. That's better. Also, you should be something more menacing to look at. Yeah, it's tanks and troops. Looks good. And red, please. Thank you. You're on the red front, so you're gonna be red. That looks better. Way better. So, move your sorry behinds up there. The ads doing what they should. There's Fighter 3. And it's not yet 45, and we can't do that yet, because that is still in research. Do we want to do bombers? No. What would we need those for? This is done, this is already been researched, nothing to do here. Yeah, let's get these knocked out. Do we still have our war goal? No. Seriously. It's getting expensive. There. Wherever that is. Well, that's about 45 days to go. War goal took, what, 6 days? Should have that. Nope. Nope. Not there. 20th of October. Wasn't that 6 days before? Why is it now a month? I mean, I don't care. That's actually quite good for us. We can finish this first. Get Japan back in. See who else. Still can't believe that they just forced me to join the Comintern, especially when they're fighting against everybody. And a side effect of this? No. Nowhere in here does it say, force join the Comintern. At least we could leave, so that's something. Alright. Let this finish up, and we see what happens next episode when we declare war, hopefully. That's it for today, folks. If you liked the video, subscribe for more, and leave a comment if you feel like it. Don't forget to enjoy yourselves, and see you soon.